What is up, guys? Coming to you from the green room. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for viewing this. I'm excited to kick this channel back up and going. Right now what we have is I got my gear bag. I have to hurry up because we're meeting pretty much early in the morning once a month, Sunday, in preparation for our youth service. So we just kind of take one moment, one Sunday in the morning out to pray and together just to get ready for the last Saturday of the month. So what I'm going to do is, as far as this vlog, is just show you guys what I'm running for the services and stuff, as far as getting my audio. Of course, my camera's an M50, and what I'm using to record my audio, which is my phone. I'm using the Zoom Handy Recorder on my phone, the app. I'm using the Juicy Ears by Hugo. Shout out to him. Merino Customs Ball Cable. And in here, I'm using the iRig 2, the platform on which we play on. Got the guitars, the keys, the drums, other keys over here, technically main keys. And then the bass I play on, which is the church's bass, is a Yamaha BB5000. I run a MXR cable, bass cable, instrument cable. It goes, well, this is new. Wow. Yeah, so we're gonna just get this hooked up. So I was running out of the tone hammer, but now it looks like they have me running out of this transformer. I would run from the tuner to the tone hammer and then to the system, but it seems like they have a different setup. So I'm gonna figure out how this is gonna work. I'm pretty excited. But here's the vlog cable. It goes into the avium and then it splits off into a quarter, which I'll have my phone adapter, and then I will have my headphones plugged into here and yeah. So right now we just ended rehearsal and this thing is so beefy. The tone, everything that we have set, which everything is pretty much middle. It's so warm. It has such a warm tone, as a warm setting as it does right now. And then, like I said before, I'm running the Merino Customs splitter. It's my headphone in, and shout out to my boy Hugo. I'm running let's see if I can get this, the Juicy Ears. So good, so nice. Running this iRig 2. It's gonna be run into my phone, which has the Zoom Handy Recorder app. Simple setup.
One more time. Here we go.
Creator of the universe, the one who never sleeps, the ruler over all the earth, is taking care of me. My shelter from the heat of day, protector in the night, no matter what may come my way. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. I'm looking up to where my help comes from. All of my problems are below you. All that I need is
Verse.
the promise of Thank you, Jesus. We thank you, Jesus. We thank you.
Intro.
I know you're with us, oh God. Yeah. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Verse 1. chorus.
Sing it out.
Chorus. Vamp.
Verse 2 and man, make it big. Chorus.
What is up, guys? It's actually later in the day, of course, after service. I just kind of want to bring it home, kind of just go over a few things or clear some things up. As far as my setup or what contributes to my setup, it's the Juicy Ears. This is kind of like a hard plastic heart case or a Pelican case, if you are familiar with those. The Juicy Ears case and the Juicy Ears themselves are actually from the homie Hugo, tremendous bass player. And I actually did kind of a little unboxing. If you want to go back, I actually have a vlog on that, just kind of showing just the very, you know, the look of it and everything, and how I felt they sounded during listening to them a little bit. Well, this is now kind of like a little bit of an extension now that I've been able to actually play with them in a live setting versus when I was listening to them, you know, through YouTube or whatever I was using. I think PCO. They are tremendous. I was completely impressed. Not as bassy as I would say the 215s. Maybe it's just me. They're not as bassy. They're not as bassy as the 215s. I don't know the specific as, you know, the drivers and stuff in it. I didn't ask, nor did I looked it up, but these are actually, well, this is not even really 215s. These are actually mismatched 315s and 425s. So I can't even really base off these, but the Sures that I used to have, which were the 215s, they held a little bit more bass end, a little more low end, which was great. I loved it. But when I'm running my Avium, I could easily add or take away what it is that I need. So with that being said, Hugo, bro, Juice, you did your thing, man. These are awesome. These are phenomenal. I love that they are like this braided, twisted like line, or so to speak. Easy, flexible, bendable, and not only that, bendable, but they fall back into the original shape. Like my Sures, you have to keep adjusting them, the size and around the ear area. I love that, bro. Perfect. I'm gonna be buying a backup pair for sure. This brings me to the iRig 2. This is where I send a line from the Avium through this to my phone to record. So how do I do that? I do that through the Merino custom cable. This is what actually goes into the Avium, the initial out of the Avium. It sends a signal to this 1/4 inch, which there's a splitter. It splits on the end, so I have a 1/4 and then I have an 1/8 inch input. So this was split, and I use that and put it into the instrument insert or input, which I then have this 1/8 inch male here, and then I connect an iPhone adapter to the 1/8 like so, and then I connect this to my phone, which I run the handy Zoom recorder, which I'll show you guys in a couple. Plug it in like so, bring up the recorder, and so this is actually what you're looking at right now. This is actually the audio of the service that you have watched. Two of the songs that I have vlogged and put on the vlog. So that's what you actually listen to, and it's phenomenal. Going over my setup brings me to now I'm going to be doing the adjusting, the what to bring up, the bass, what to bring up, more keys, this, that, and the other. So I'm kind of glad that I had a raw vlog in which I just recorded what I have, so that now I can show you guys, or hopefully show you guys the process. The volume itself is actually pretty low. So there's not an actual volume knob on this. There's a gain per se. So what you have to do is turn that gain up. And so the problem with that is, it could easily cause it to be, that scratchy style of audio, which is really unwanted and not appealing. So I actually had mine not even a 1/4 up, not even really an 1/8 up. It's probably like in between. So what I'm gonna do next Sunday is probably bring it up more to probably about a 1/4 of a turn, maybe 2 turns. Yeah, that'd probably be a 1/4. So maybe about 2 turns, 2.5 turns, and see how that works. I don't know. I'm just guessing as I go, but the quality itself was amazing. The bass, it picked up the bass well. It picked up all the mids and highs. I have the most trouble with my mids, trying to figure out how to get them, because it's for me, I don't know, it's just hard. Believe it or not, you would think the lows would be the hardest, but the mids are kind of hard for me. It's just my ear and how I hear things, so I had to work on that. But all in all, these tools, everything that I'm using so far is simple. I used to run the H4n Pro, and I if you're familiar with that, it's a handheld recorder device which gives you 2 1/4 inch inputs or XLR inputs, and then it has a microphone on the top, so you're able to, I think, have like four things recording, I think, at the time. So what I did was I had this, and then I had a splitter that went into those 2 inputs, and it was okay, but it wasn't nowhere near like what this phone is doing, like what this setup is doing. I ended up selling it and just start running with my phone. So if you're thinking I have to use X amount of dollars or a high amount of dollars to get a simple setup, you really don't. If you have a good phone, or a phone that has the handy recorder app, and if you're running the Avium system at your church, or running some kind of in-ear monitoring system, get you a good cable that allows you to split from at the end to where you can still hear what you're playing, but then also record. And then of course, if you have your iRig, if you have all these parts, then you're more than likely able to do what you need to do and get a good recording of that service or concert or whatever. And then get you a camera. I'm running a Canon M50. It's perfect for what I'm doing right now. This is the default lens. This is the lens that comes with it. I'm running a Rode mic that I just picked up a couple weeks ago, and I actually just bought a little tripod. So Yolanzi, I think is how you pronounce it. I could be wrong. Everything just works together. And then of course, like I said, I'm going to show you guys. This is the vlog that you guys are actually in right now. And so I'm editing a few things. This clip that you're watching right now, I have to put that in there and edit a little bit. But before I go on to the next part, as far as the song selection, the reason why I chose the 2 songs I did for you to hear initially, I want to show you my home setup. Jackson, a 5-string Jackson bass. This is my first bass. This is the bass that I actually learned to play on. I'm gonna show you the headstock there. I actually learned to play on. It's a beautiful bass. It's very lightweight. It's overall good, very smooth. The action's low. I love it. And so I'm using this this little mixer here. This is I plug in my iPad through the headphone jack, through this cable here that's connected to an input here. And I have of course my bass set up. I have an input for the bass, and then I just go ahead and put some headphones in the headphone jack, and then I just go ahead and simultaneously listen and pretty much practice at the same time. You know, that's really all I need. I was running this beforehand, but I wanted a little bit more of an option to add, you know, whatever, just in case, you never know. So I just bought that mixer too. Probably didn't need it, but you know, why not? I can be able to tweak some things if I decide to record here from home, and you know, adjust levels, adjust mids, lows, highs, and all that stuff, just to make it better, make it sound better. I'm nowhere near of a professional to do EQing settings and all that. I'm still very, very amateur at all that stuff, but it helps when you have the gear to learn on. So that's why I got that. And this iPad is actually super old. It's like the 1st gen or something. Still works very well. You don't need that much high quality gear to have quality results. So it works. Now we're coming back towards the song selection. So there are a few songs that we did, you know, that you were able to listen to or hear. 2 of them, which one of them is Hope Song, which is the 2nd song. This song is very special because it's one that was, you know, produced, and we teamed up with some producers and the Kenners, amazing talented people, along with worship pastor Jonathan Dean and frontline singers, and we're able to come out with Hope Song. And so if you look up First Church Worship, you will see that EP that's actually available, and the songs that we have listed so far, where they're actually putting some meat and bones and together with a whole new EP that's coming out pretty soon. So we're all excited for that, and you know, it's First Church Worship. So Hope, that's why I kind of want to throw in a little snippet of Hope Song, but I didn't want to make the vlog too long, so I only just chose 2 songs just to show you guys really how everything looks and then how it sounds. But I will most likely have each song individually as a vlog or as a upload of its own. So maybe if you're curious to how, you know, some of us play some things and think of some things, and you know, some riffs and stuff like that, then you know, maybe that'll encourage you. But for the most part, yeah, I mean, that's kind of how we operate. That's kind of what the vlog would be about on Sundays. It's nothing real major, nothing real crazy. It's just, I just want to pick it back up again, because initially this content was on my car vlog page, my car vlog channel, which, you know, if you're interested in cars and stuff, you know, you can go there if you want to. But I have a lot of content, and you can actually hear what my uploads used to sound like. So they're nothing to be proud of. A lot of work needed to be done. But you know, whatever. You know, we were switching back between like 3 basses. This one, and oh, I forgot to show you, was my third bass. So I had my second was a 6-string mahogany wood Ibanez, amazing. And then I was like, you know what, I don't need 6 strings. And I was like, man, I really think the Fender is dope. And so not only did I get a Fender, I got an MIM, which is made in Mexico, or Mexican made, 5-string candy apple red, you know, Yeah. So there's nothing that's been done to this or modified to it. It's stock. That's the car guys would say. It's stock. So yeah, it's a really good bass. I love it. I will be doing more home recordings with this one because I actually like this one a little bit more than the Jackson. The tone on this one is just, I think, is a little bit better. But I practice and rehearse at home with the Jackson because it's basically the same as the Yamaha as far as the bass setup. The Jackson is a full-length scale bass, and so is the Yamaha BB5000. So I like to practice what I'm gonna be actually playing, since I'm able to do it. Versus a real bass player can practice on any bass and still play the next day on something totally different. So that's not I have no excuse there. Like, I should be able to do both, but I just do it because I have the same style of bass. But as far as this Jackson, the Fender here, I love it. The best purchase. I probably would never sell this one, but yeah, I really want to build it up and make it better. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, so as I come to a close, I want to say thank you again, first of all, for watching this vlog, and check out First Church Worship, and then if you can, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram if you want to, and be looking out for more vlogs, and I will see you guys in the next one. So peace.